Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be doing a get to know me tag. I have been wanting to do this for a while, but I just said let me wait until I get enough subscribers. So since I'm almost up to 500 subscribers, I thought that I would go ahead and do this video for you guys so that you guys can get to know who I am, all that good stuff. My name is Ashley Lynn. I was named after my mother, my late mother. I actually spell my name A-S-H-L-E-Y. I changed the spelling because when I first started my YouTube channel, I would tell people to go follow me, but they couldn't find me because all of these Ashleys would pop up on YouTube. So I wanted to use my name. I wanted people to find me too. So I just changed the spelling of the name. I am a Aquarius, guys. Hey. I was born January the 22nd, born in Westerville, Ohio. I spent a lot of my childhood in Alabama. Now, my mother's father's side is from Alabama. My mother's side of the family is from Columbus, Ohio. I always tell people I'm from Alabama, but I was born in Westerville, Ohio. Home is where the heart is. I am the youngest of 3 siblings. I have a bonus brother who also grew up in the home with me. He is actually my first cousin. My mother raised us as siblings, so you will rarely hear me call him my first cousin. In the home with me, it was 4 of us. My biological father had 8 children. So altogether, it is 13 of us. Cool fact, I have a sister. Her name is Helen Darling. She played professional basketball. My only sibling that I haven't got to meet. I hope one day that I do get to meet her. Last time I heard, she was actually doing like a mentor for young girls. So I'm so proud of her, even though I haven't met her. She was actually drafted in 2000 and we were at the same school at the same time. I hope I get to meet her soon. I have 2 children, and you guys who have been here for a while probably have seen my children on my channel. I have a 17-year-old, her name is Kaya, and then I have Miles, who is 13 years old. Miles is actually 12, I believe. Miles is 12, he's not 13. And I also have a dog. She is an American Pit Bull Terrier. When I got her, she was a baby. She is so beautiful, full of so much personality. Growing up, I had dogs, cats. At one time, I had a cat and 5 dogs at one time. Special place in my heart for animals. I was raised in what society would call a poor family, but we have love in our home. We had safety and security. We had each other. My mother did get like government assistance and stuff like that. My mother passed away of heart failure when I was 18 years old. She did not get to meet any of my children, which really saddens me because she would have loved my daughter. Like, they have the same personality. I did not know my biological father growing up. My biological father actually did come around like when my mother passed away, but I was so resentful at that time that I didn't know how to accept him. He tried to be there after my mother passed away, but I was just so resentful. So I do regret that now that I'm older and I understand more about life. I did have a father figure in my life. He was there more consistently than my biological father. My mother was primarily a single mother. So the man that kind of stood around in my life and stood as my father, He did end up passing 6 months after my mother passed, which was very devastating, because when my mother passed away, I was thinking like, okay, at least I have my father. And then my biological father passed away a year after my mother's death. So yeah, those were the cards that I was dealt. I really had to grow up really fast and fend for myself, because I was just now getting to know my biological father's children at that time. My mother passed in 2003, so it's been a while, and I've got to know my siblings more. But then I didn't know all of my siblings, so it was just like me against the world. My bonus brother, he was younger than me when my mother passed away, and then my sister, she was going through her own thing due to my mother's death, and then I had a brother who was incarcerated. So I had to step it up and, you know, swallow those 3 hard pills that I had to swallow. But in the end, I had God on my side. I am at peace with everything. I miss her very much, but I'm definitely at peace. I miss her more than anybody, because she was, you know, the rock of my life. What I know today, my mother taught me just about everything. As you guys can tell, I did grow up in a Christian household. I was very, very involved in church. My family is still involved in church. Me, not so much, but I still hold Christian values. I'm not perfect, but the goal is to be perfect. I was a part of the choir. I was part of mime. I did vacation Bible school. I did sunshine band when I was little. Like, I was definitely in the church, and I kind of miss those days. I don't know how I would do it now. I don't know how they was doing it back then. I am 5'11". Shout out to all my tall girls out there. When I was little, I did not like being tall, guys. I have been called every name in the book. Those things bother me, but now, baby, I love being tall. But yeah, I'm 5'11", and I love being 5'11". I wish I would have went on ahead and hit that 6 foot mark. But when I was little, they used to call me Jolly Green Giant, Big Bird. Like, they called me everything. So yeah, I didn't like it. But now, baby,
honey,
red and black. If I had to choose between one, I would definitely choose red. I also feel like my mood kind of determines the color that I really go for. Comment below if you guys feel this way, because I think it's kind of weird, but depending on my mood, my favorite colors do change. Favorite TV show? I don't have a favorite TV show. I am not a TV girl, never been. When I was little, I would be outside. Like, my mother was one of those mothers, get outside. But I was more of an outside person when I was growing up, and even now it carried on into my adulthood. I really don't sit in front of a TV at all. If I was to give you guys some TV shows that I might be caught watching, first, 48. I like crime shows, medical shows. Not so much as like Law and Order, but like more of the documentary type crime shows. For My Man, stuff like that. As far as medical stuff, I used to watch House. That's probably the only show that I used to watch back in the day. I watched like Untold Stories of the ERs, just to give you guys a general idea of what I'm talking about. Favorite movie? Favorite movie is the same with TV shows. Like, I don't have a favorite movie. I do like romance movies, scary movies like Love and Basketball. I love like documentary movies like Ray Charles and Ike and Tina Turner. And then yeah, and then I like comedy, scary movie and stuff like that. Favorite pastime? Favorite pastime would probably be definitely high school. Like, And high school for me wasn't like a learning experience. It was more of a show your ass experience.
Like, I showed my ass.
Excuse my language, you guys. I got a potty mouth. I enjoyed myself in high school like people would enjoy themselves in college. I had the best of friends in high school and we had fun. We weren't like bad. Well, they were bad. But I was a little bit bad. But I wasn't bad like I fought and stuff like that. Like I just enjoyed high school acting up. I'm starting to sound dumb. But yeah, I enjoy high school. My best friend is, I would have to say, I don't have a best friend. And I don't want to sound like weird to the people who I consider my friends and I would do anything for. But I've had one friend in my life that I would consider a best friend, and it was in my childhood. Her name is Raynell. For me, a best friend is somebody you talk to every day, you go shopping with, you tell your secrets to, and y'all do everything together. I'm an Aquarius, so we really are heavy on friendships. So I don't have that. I don't have that best friend where I can call up and be like,
my vagina is bleeding today.
I'm kind of dramatic too, guys, because that might have been a little bit too much. I have two people that I really would consider close to a best friend. The first one is my friend Yvette. If you guys follow me on Facebook, you guys know Yvette because I talk about Yvette all the time. I met Yvette in my nursing journey. We worked together, and originally me and Yvette was like clashing. We got the same personalities. Our personalities are like, so we clashed at first, and then all of a sudden we were like two peas in a bucket. It would be like the closest best friend I have. And I also have my sister, my oldest sister, Tawana. I talk to her every freaking day. So she would be like my best friend, but I wouldn't tell her not one mother freaking secret, because she will tell all your tea.